Ooh, don't cough right when we start the show. Oh my gosh. Hello and welcome to Laura Cain After Dark. I'm Laura Cain and the cougher is Erik Rimmer. You need to get that checked out, dude. You know how many times I have to edit out your coughs? A lot.
How many?
A lot. Like, what is that caused by? Like, I'm worried for you.
Who knows?
Okay. Anyway, okay. So today on the podcast, we have a very special guest. This guest, Erik doesn't know about.
It's Marla.
It's unusual. It's shocking. It could be a podcast first, perhaps.
Stupid.
Maybe.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And you might just fall in love on the spot. That's all I'm going to say. Plus, we have a tip for free family Halloween fun. You're going to love it. We got to say, go Padres! Woo!
Is this where I take a nap?
Erik, you cannot say that.
Dude, get out of here.
You can't. Yeah, people are going to you will get massive hate because the Padres are like.
One of the most universally loved things in San Diego.
Totally.
Especially right now.
And you're like a native San Diegan, so zip it. So they crushed the Dodgers yesterday.
Beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
It was so satisfying.
Now,
It was so awesome.
okay, I was so mad on the first game because I don't have cable, right? Mm-hmm. So I went to FS1, I went to ESPN, I paid like $11 here, $14 there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could not find it on anything.
Why didn't you just go down to the gas lamp and
I know.
pop into?
Right.
You can do it at, I think the MLB app. If you pay $30 a month, you can get it.
Yes, it was something like outrageous.
Yeah.
It was 40.
Or Fubi has it, and that's like $60 a month.
I know. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this is so frustrating. So yesterday I was at work, and luckily we have it at work. And so it was really fun to watch.
It was
It was
so
a great
awesome.
game.
Oh, my God. Oh,
It was incredible.
Erik,
It was like genuinely a really
I
good
was
game.
totally wet.
they were like firing
God.
on all cylinders.
Yeah, mute
All cylinders. So tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
right?
night they'll be playing in San Diego for Game 3.
Oh my God, I'm hard
All right,
already.
he's getting
Hey,
muted.
no, come on, Erik.
Oh, that's
Erik.
What?
Don't mute me.
Sorry, wrong one.
Now, okay. People are saying this has like the feel of other years when we've gone all the way.
Yeah, so the first game, this guy.
Sorry.
The first game we did lose, obviously, but it was a pretty close game, and our offense was on point. It was just our pitchers were we were a little rusty.
Yeah.
So we didn't play that bad. Dodgers just played better than us, and they had Ohtani going in full force. Second game we played phenomenally, and our defense was doing incredible. We robbed 2 home runs from them.
Yep.
Which are some of the most incredible parts of the game. And we got 6 home runs in a postseason game on the road, which is the first time that's ever happened.
In history or for the Padres?
In baseball history.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had a little record. That's great.
Yeah, so what it's looking like is that the Padres have really good momentum against the Dodgers. So it's
We
going
got
to be...
the mo. We got the mo.
Yeah, I mean, at the minimum, it's going to be... We're going to have to see at
Close.
least 2 more games. So
Oh
and
my
it may
God.
go to a 5th.
Okay. So
I'm so excited.
Is the 5th one... Okay, you stay out of this. If you're not going to add anything positive, then you can open your mouth in a minute. We have Petco, and then back
If
up.
it goes back to a 5th game, it will go back to
Okay,
Dodger Stadium.
gotcha. Okay, all right. I should let you guys know that the stand-up comedian contest is going to happen sometime in mid-November. Yeah, you've already said you were written it out already.
Yeah, but I'm very busy in November.
No, you're not.
I might not be here for the full month.
No, you're not. I've already gotten the okay from Brian.
I'm doing a Norm Macdonald.
We'll see. Well, we'll see. It'll be a vote.
And
we each
I,
get a chance. Should we each have like no, we'll do it at the same time. Not the same time, but the same podcast.
yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then people can vote.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is going to... Why am I doing this? Because you know what? I'm going to lose probably. Because people love Erik no matter what. You're funny.
I think we should remove the consequences that we had.
What were the consequences?
The person had to go to an actual comedy club and give their...
That's funny
No,
though.
that's-
That's
no.
so brutal.
Here's the thing: if theoretically I lost, I'm not doing that. Like, I
No,
have too
I
much
wouldn't do that either.
dignity
I would wet
to
my
go
pants.
embarrass myself like that. That's
Yeah.
insane.
No, dignity is keeping your word for a bet.
I have too much self-respect.
Well, I apparently do not. Anyway, so let's get right down into the dirt. Play the dirt sounds. The dirt sounds. Because our special guest is going to be here any second.
If there's a spider involved, I am out of here. All right. Whitney Houston's mom, dead at 91, Sissy Houston.
Oh, Sissy Houston.
Yes. Madonna's brother, Christopher Ciccone, dead at 63 of cancer. Last month, her stepmom, Joan, died of cancer as well.
Oh, no.
In film news, The Joker 2, Folie à Deux, bombed.
It's not getting good reviews, is it?
It got a D grade on CinemaScore and a 31% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What are they saying? Lady
It
Gaga?
only made
No.
no,
It's not
it
good?
is not.
I think
my
it's
Lady
I think
Gaga.
it's misunderstood.
Yeah.
I think it's the movie. It's not the movie people were expecting, but I think it's actually probably got quite a bit of merit. It's just not what people wanted.
You haven't seen it. You're just saying that.
No, but I've seen the reviews and people's issues with it, and I think it actually, from like the director's perspective, I think it's probably actually a really good film. But
Not like the original.
It only
Joker.
made $20 million domestically.
yeah,
And they
it's-
expected it to blow up,
Yeah.
huh?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they were expecting because they didn't pre-screen it at all.
Which means it's a bad movie. Kanye West and Bianca Censori, their marriage is on the rocks, according to sources.
I didn't realize they were married.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kanye said he's planning to move to Tokyo and divorce her. They were last seen together in September.
He's going to move to Tokyo.
You'll find some other gorgeous 10 out of 10 that.
Of course, that wears next to nothing.
Yeah.
P. Diddy,
Now, what's the latest on this mess?
120 more charges, one including a victim that was 9 at the time.
Dude, there is, or maybe are videos of a young Justin Bieber.
Yes.
I hope not.
Not at the parties, but Diddy saying to him, like something like, one of these days you'll get to come to my party, or like something. And then like he bought him a Lamborghini or something. This is right when he first started. Was he like managing him or something, or producing him? I don't know.
No, I think P Diddy owned the production company that he was an umbrella under, because Usher was the one that really
Discovered him.
Yeah,
Or Scooter Braun.
that was Usher. I don't know.
Anyway, so wait, this is an addition to the 100 or so that
well,
have
there was
already,
150 initially.
and now there's 120 more.
Yes, is what.
Wow.
Regardless, he's going to be in jail for a long, long time.
And there are people that are saying that celebrities were at the parties, like Diana Ross, Donald Trump.
Wouldn't shock
Oh,
me.
yeah,
That wouldn't shock me at all.
Not at all.
There's a lawyer that claims that A-list celebrities are paying off victims to avoid being named in lawsuits.
That does
don't
not shock
blame
me
that,
at all.
but yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. So
Money talks, but this time it didn't talk because Diddy had a lot of it, and he's
Well,
going down.
yeah.
And I love that. I love that we can bring someone like that down.
Yeah.
So season 7 of Love Is Blind on Netflix just started.
I'm embarrassed to say that I've watched up like 5 episodes so
I've
far.
watched 1 so far.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same old thing, but
Same old
it's, just a different cast, but it's good. It's good.
Have you guys seen, it's also on Netflix, called It's What's Inside?
No.
I watched it the other night. It's crazy.
Is it, so it's good?
Yeah, it's good. It's a little confusing, but it's good. Yellow Jackets is now on Netflix.
I saw that. Now, here's a warning. Yellow Jackets is so incredibly good.
It is
However,
really good.
It's very hard to
watch.
It's intense.
But it is good.
It is so good. The first season, it's only the first season that's on there now. They're in their 3rd season, or they're about to release it on, I think it's on Showtime.
Showtime.
Okay. But yeah, now you can see it on Netflix. Watch it. It's like unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Incredible.
It really is.
And then I don't know if you guys have seen this show. Excuse me, also on Netflix. It's called Nobody Wants This, and it's with Kristen Bell.
Okay, for 2 things. She looks incredible in this movie. I didn't even recognize her. She looks so young and really, she's beautiful anyway, but really beautiful. I'm not interested in that. It's
Oh my
like
God.
some rom-com thing.
It's so funny.
Oh, no. Ew. Not my
Okay,
cup
Laura
of tea.
Cain.
Not my cup of tea.
Fine, whatever. Well, I don't care about the Padres. So
Yeah, we
Don't
know.
say that. Erik, that is not okay to say
that's
right
fine.
now.
You don't have to like them, but you don't have to
Keep
be
it
loud
to
about
yourself.
It. Jeez.
Exactly.
I was at Oktoberfest
What
this
if the other
weekend,
two?
and it was about at least a third to half of people that were wearing Padres
Of
gear.
course.
Ugh.
Now
Including
look,
in those hideous colors.
I grew up in Los Angeles. I grew up going to Dodger games.
Ew.
I grew up eating Dodger dogs.
Ew.
But that said, and I loved the Dodgers, Steve
Nope.
Garvey days.
Whatever.
But I've lived here for many years.
Padres
now,
are cooler.
and for sure, I am a Padres fan, way over the Dodgers.
We
So,
have,
my
we have
God.
a better stadium too.
I love the Padres.
Yes, we do.
Did you hear that? I love the Padres.
Good boy.
I do. I love
Good
them.
boy.
All right. Lady Gaga's fiance asked her if he could propose before he proposed.
Wait, has she been married before?
No. Engaged, but not married.
Interesting. I wonder what she's like on like a personal level.
I bet she's nice.
Yeah, is her real name Stephanie or something?
I don't know.
I think she
wonder.
probably is a great person. I really liked her in Stars Born.
She's like what, 45, almost 50?
No,
I don't know.
I think she's in her 30s.
I think she's in her
there's
30s.
no way
yes.
she's that
Oh my
young.
God. Okay,
Hold up.
Google it. This is important. She's not in her 40s, almost 50. I swear to you, she's like 36.
So Elton John has a new movie called Never Too Late. It will be in select theaters on November 15th.
Is it a documentary?
Yes, and it will be able to stream on Disney on December 13th.
She's almost 40,
39.
38.
Okay, well, I
So-
was closer.
I thought she was way older.
Here, are you interested in hearing all
I
the
am.
body parts that he's had removed? Or
Yes.
do you want to continue talking about the Padres?
I want to hear about Elton
Okay.
John's body parts removed.
He does not have tonsils, adenoids, or an appendix, and he also doesn't have a prostate.
Okay.
He doesn't have a right hip or a left knee or a right knee.
Not original.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's got a lot of like missing parts.
Yeah, a lot of
and
missing
fake
parts.
parts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, let me take these off for a minute. I think I may have heard a knock on the door.
Oh my God.
Okay, special guest. Come on in. Change the camera, Brian. Here we go. Special guest, enter and come sit down. Welcome to the podcast. This is Elise Peskin. And with her is a very special guest named Button.
Oh my God.
So
That is
you're-
the cutest thing I
know.
have ever
So you're sitting up here. You're
seen.
sitting up here.
Oh
So
my God.
I know. I told you this could be a podcast first, and oh my
Oh
God! But
my
okay,
God.
here we go. This is
Look at
Button,
you. Oh my God.
and Button is a little baby lamb.
Oh my God.
What kind of? Here's your microphone right here. Let me turn it on for you.
I want to get down on the floor right now.
Your headphones are right there.
Okay.
There we go. And then just get it right close to your mouth. I know you're juggling a lot right now.
Oh my God. This is the cutest thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
So he just sits there on his little. Is this a girl or a boy?
It's a little girl.
Little girl. So she sits there on her little blanket and.
Yes, and we'll thank the various hotels who have provided those towels to keep your floor clean.
You stole hotel towels.
Oh, I didn't say that. They
Oh,
were
I'm
donated.
sorry. I'm not accusing you of anything, but like, you know what? My dog is not 100%.
Oh, hi, by the way.
Oh, this
my
is
God.
Erik.
So,
This is Erik
I'm
Rimmer.
So,
This
oh
is
my God.
Elisa. Elisa is the owner of Outland Highland Cattle. She has partnered with California Farm Life and You Pick Flowers in Ramona for the ultimate, the biggest, the coolest pumpkin patch in town.
Well, that it is, and this is your opportunity to come see Highland cows because everybody's seen them on social media. So pretty much everybody knows what Highland cows are these days, and this is your chance to come see them in person, meet them, hug them, snuggle them, get some photo ops with them.
Now explain to us what a Highland cow looks like. 'Cause this is a lamb. She was going to bring the Highland cow, but we had an issue with the trailer and something going on. Yeah. So we had issues.
Yes. So Highland cows actually originate from Scotland. I have one here on my shirt. So they have a lot of hair that helps them in the climate in Scotland because it's a lot colder than it is in San Diego. So they're one of the oldest cattle breeds in the world. They actually originated or have been documented all the way back to 600 AD. So they're a really, really neat heritage breed.
And the coolest thing about these cows, they don't get much bigger than a German Shepherd, or a little bit bigger than a German Shepherd?
Well, they're pretty slow growers. They get a little bit bigger, quite a bit bigger than a German Shepherd, but
not as big as a full-blown cow.
Correct. They're about half the size of traditional commercial cattle, and they're real slow growers, so it takes them a while to get up to that age. But yeah, they've got a great temperament, and they just love going out and doing activities like this, and I love sharing them with people.
So do you like go to birthday parties and like do people hire you for like their events in the park and stuff like that, and you bring your cattle?
We do. We actually, we've been doing animal education programs for about 30 years. And so that is part of what we do. We do corporate events and education programs. And yeah, we'll go just about everywhere. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We're actually going to be at San Diego State at a fraternity event.
Really? What fraternity? Do you remember?
I do. It's the Teak, Tau Kappa Epsilon.
Teaks? Oh my gosh.
Let's just say I went the other day. It had been quite a few years since I'd been to that place, but I think they're having a great fundraiser. They're actually raising funds the whole week of I think it's 21st of October for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and so we're going to have some Highland cows there.
Hello, baby. Okay, so the Highland cows. Now, if somebody's interested, hey, I have a little bit of some property, and if these are cows and they're that friendly and they're that docile, can they buy them from? Do you breed them?
Absolutely, we do breed them. We breed them, and we actually sell them all over the country. So we've sold several in San Diego County, but we've shipped them all over the East Coast, West Coast, Central United States. So they really are in quite demand right now. They have a great temperament, so they're a perfect, addition to a homestead or kind of a hobby farm.
I know, they're the cutest thing ever.
My God, she is so cute.
Now talk about the big Halloween event that you have going on Ramona and who you've teamed up with and what we can expect and stuff.
Yes. So, funny story. I actually met the owners of California Farm Life last year from a Facebook marketplace ad, and they had advertised some of their leftover pumpkins at the end of the year, and I went and bought them for my cows because cows love pumpkins. So it's kind of the pumpkin smash at the end of the season. And we've been talking, and I said, I really would be great if I brought the Highland cows up. I think it would really, attract a lot of attention and bring a lot of people in. The Dow family have been farming pumpkins in San Diego for over 25 years. They've got a various story of being a farming family, but it is a working farm. They are the largest grower of pumpkins in San Diego. They actually supply all of the pumpkins for probably most of the pumpkin patches that you've seen. They grow over 1 million pounds of pumpkin every year. So they have quite a variety. I've never seen pumpkins like they have before. They have warty green pumpkins. They have pink pumpkins. They have white pumpkins. They have coffins full of pumpkins at the farm. So talk about a little Halloween spirit.
Yeah. And the coolest thing is that it's free.
It is free, and I will tell you, it is the most family-friendly. They are the most family-friendly family. I've never seen hospitality like this. It's not. It is just such a great experience for kids. It was so hot over the weekend, and I had to hose the cows down a couple times because they had, their big wool coat, and it was over 100 degrees. And I just had the cows out on the grass, and there was kids there playing with the cows, petting them, leading them around, things that most kids don't get to experience these days. So it was just such a great experience, and I am so looking forward to the next few weekends coming up there.
Now, if you go to LauraCainAfterDark.com, the link is on there for California Farm Life and the directions, and it's in Ramona. right? And you have also partnered with another company called You Pick Flowers, which is they are responsible for a giant maze of some sort, right?
Well, so California Farm Life and You Pick Flowers is all in the same. So the wonderful thing about California Farm Life
or
is
You Pick Sunflowers. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
since they are a working farm, they have You Pick zinnias right there on the bush, and they have fresh sunflowers.
Oh my God.
We did some great photos the other day with the Highland cows with big, 8-foot tall sunflowers behind, and
That
people
is-
sitting right in the pumpkin patch. So it was just such a perfect,
What an incredible photo op for your family.
absolutely great family photos for coming up holidays.
Sunflowers, pink pumpkins, cows. I mean, you've got the whole
I
thing
barely
going on.
understood a thing you said. That this lamb is so
Okay,
cute.
maybe-
I can't
can we
take
do-
my
let's
eyes
see.
off it. Oh my God.
Eric is an animal freak. He
Eric,
loves
you
animals.
can come pick her up. She
come
is
pick her
used
up.
to.
Oh my God, go
she
pick her
is used
up.
to being held. And
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
She's like Velcro, so I was trying to pull some of the hay out of her wool.
So what
but
kind of lamb is this?
She is a valet doll. So she's a combination between a valet black nose, another breed that people have really seen a lot of lately in social media. They are considered to be like one of the cutest lambs or cutest sheep in the world, and they're original. Yeah, you can pull her over
so
there.
we can get her on Instagram Live. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
She's adorable.
You put her on your lap. She's probably as heavy as Elvis. Oh,
Most
hi,
of it's just
baby.
fluff there.
Oh my gosh, this is complete and total fluff. Look at this fluff. This is Button. Isn't that the cutest little name, Button? You're such a sweet girl.
Sorry about all the hay. She got fed dinner right before we left, so it kind of sticks
See,
to her.
Eric is like the animal whisperer. This look at this. Look
Oh,
at this.
look at her kissing you back,
She will do
too.
this he does this to my dog all the time. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Does she come out too with the cows?
She will be there, yes, on some of the weekends. We'll have some other animals. We have donkeys, we have miniature horses, we
Oh
have
my
sheep, we have
gosh.
goats. So in addition to the cows, we'll be bringing some other animals along as well.
What time does the pumpkin patch start? And
The pumpkin patch is open 10 to 6 on the weekends, 2 to 6 on weekdays, and we will be there Saturdays, the next 3 Saturdays, and then the last Sunday right before Halloween.
and why don't you just kind of give the area in Ramona where it's at? Again, you can go to LauraKaneAfterDark.com to get the directions and everything and the website. But
Absolutely. It's really easy to find, actually. It's 18409 Rangeland Road. It's right next to the Ramona grasslands. And so it's really easy to get to from Highland Valley. We had people last weekend coming down from Del Mar and Sonita. So it was really neat to see people from all over the county and people in Ramona that didn't even know it was there. So it's just a great experience and a great working farm and a great family. I'm so excited to
If
partner with them.
I had little kids, I would skip the pumpkin patches that have the lights and they set up the tents in a parking lot. You know what I mean? And I would go for the real deal.
This is the real deal, and I'm going to tell you, you don't have to have little kids to come. We had a lot of adults that came to see the cows the other day. We were on KOSI on Saturday morning, and I had people actually beat me to the farm that got there before I did. So we invite everybody out. It's family friendly, and I forgot to mention some of the goodies that are there as well.
Oh, yes.
because
And it's a free thing.
pumpkin fudge.
Okay.
It is like nothing you've ever tasted before. I can't
In a
even
good way
describe
or a
it
bad way?
in a great
way? Okay.
It's so delicious. Homemade banana bread, homemade apple bread, homemade pumpkin bread, homemade syrups, fresh honey from the farm.
Oh my gosh.
It's cotton candy. Like you can't go wrong.
Okay.
I can't believe how cuddly.
I know. She is just. Now, is Are they born like this, or are they like, or do you condition them to be this friendly?
So the nice thing about the Valet Black-Nosed sheep is they have a personality like no other sheep I've ever met before. I've been raising sheep for 30 years. And they have such a friendly, such a laid-back disposition that, as you can see, it really translates through to her.
They seem intelligent.
Laura had me so stressed out when I got here, and now I'm totally
I know.
fine.
He thought I was going to have like an ex come in. He thought I was going to have like a spider, because he's scared of spiders, come in. He thought I was going to have like one of his friends. I'm like, you'll never guess it in a million years.
Never. Oh my God.
She's a therapy sheep too, Eric.
Is she?
Oh, do you bring her to things, or
we actually do? We do a lot of. So I have a program that I work with a lot of kids with special needs, and we also do some community service and go out into things like retirement homes, and it's just such a great experience to, take the animals there. It's so rewarding because they're so excited to see them, and you get to hear people's stories of their growing up. Some of them grew up on a farm, some of them didn't, but it's just such a wonderful thing that as you can see, I don't know who's happier right now, you or her.
I know. See, he is the animal whisperer. Okay, so Elisa, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, where can they find you? Where should they contact you?
Yeah, we're on social media. They can find us through California Farm Life. They can find us through Outlander Highlands. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. They can Google me and look me up and stuff. And, if they're interested in purchasing, we always welcome people to come out. We're trying to do more events. We're going to do some sip and paints on the farm and stuff, where we'll have the Highland cows there, and you're actually going to paint a Highland cow to go home with you. So
the ideas are endless with these little babies. Like to be honest with you, I've never heard of this kind of cow in my life.
Girl, where have you been? You've been under a rock. You have to just put Highland cow in Instagram, and you'll have just 1,000.
They're
videos
having a
pop
moment
up.
right now.
Yes. Oh, look she's falling asleep. She's
she
relaxed.
She is out.
Eric's gonna look like he rolled in the hay after this.
Oh my!
She's so cute, and she doesn't smell at all. She's just a sweet girl. Oh, now I started talking and she woke up. She's like, why are you talking? Oh my gosh.
She's just so relaxed right now too.
I know. It's like, I was going to say, did you give her lamb Benadryl before you got here?
This is just her.
That's just the coolest thing. Okay, I guarantee you two things. That I will be seeing you one of these weekends.
Absolutely.
Sure.
You better.
And I guarantee you will see Erik.
Oh,
I already feel him, that he already has his wheels spinning, and I know like the people he's going to bring, and I already feel it. So I knew he'd love this.
So one of the things I forgot to mention too is at California Farm Life, they have a tractor display, and not just to look at, but you can actually climb in the tractors, sit in the seat, pretend like you're driving them. So, it's not just for kids. I saw a lot of dads the other day climbing in those big old tractors.
Every little boy's dream, right? And then I guess it just rolls over into adulthood if you never had a chance to do it.
It's just the boys and the size of their toys. So it was just on a bigger scale. But, the kids love it and have a great time, and the adults do too. And the nice thing about it is it's such a low-key environment. You're not having to, hover over your kids and watch them because we're just all right there. So it's really neat. They have the world's largest, I've never seen anything like it, the world's largest pallet maze. So it is really quite impressive how they constructed that and how they built it. And it's pretty long.
Oh, those mazes kind of freak me out a little bit.
Well, but it's not that it's short because it's the size of pallet, so you can see over it. But for younger kids, it's great because it's not intimidating, and it's not. They know it's inside the building, so they're not going to get lost.
Okay, did you grow up in Ramona? Did you grow up somewhere on the farm somewhere? How did you get into this line of work, if you want to call it work?
I think I was dropped on my head and saw animals, and that was the first thing. I did not grow up in Ramona. I grew up in Mount Helix, to be honest.
Okay.
And,
So native San Diegan.
Native San
Yay.
Diegan, yeah. Back in the day when Mount Helix was kind of rural with suburban rural with avocado groves, and definitely has changed over the few years and stuff there. And I just kind of kept migrating farther and farther out east. I grew up riding horses, so horses kind of springboarded into other animals, and I've operated horse-drawn carriages, horse-drawn hay rides, petting zoos. So it's just kind of in your blood.
You know what? It is what you're supposed to do in life. And I believe what you're supposed to do in life is help others. And look what you're doing.
Well, and look what you're doing right now. Look at animals. Animals have such a kindred spirit with us. And there's absolute data that shows that just touching an animal like you're doing right now lowers our blood pressure. It raises our serotonin. We see therapy animals and service animals and how that benefits people. So the relationship with animals and humans is just a beautiful thing. I've had students that were on the autism spectrum that were nonverbal, and I've heard them say their first words on horseback.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
pivotal moments that, really animals are the truest therapists there are.
I'm looking in her eyes, and she's got like some, I don't know, it's not hypnotic, but it's almost like she's speaking to me. I love it. Yes, I know. You're such a good girl, Button. I love her little name. What are some of the names of the other?
You know what she's saying to you? She's saying, buy this for me for Christmas.
Oh, you want this in your, okay. Do they thrive in apartments?
Well, I do want to say the city of San Diego does allow up to 2 goats in your backyard. So that's kind of, a lot of people have chickens now in their backyard, especially, after COVID. And so I'm just saying that it's becoming more and more common to see things like that. And especially with small goats, they're about her size and stuff. You can have 2 of them.
I could have 2 goats right outside of my patio.
You could, as long as you made goat cheese for your neighbors and maybe milk them, they might be okay with it.
Told my landlord, and I probably wouldn't fly. That wouldn't fly, right? Erik being a property manager, that would not fly. Well, Elisa Peskin, thank you so much from Outlander Highland Cattle and California Farm Life. That's where you're going to go see her on the weekends and during the week from 2 to 6. Or a couple, like the end of the week, right? Or all the days.
Yep, and we'll be there 11 to 4 on Saturdays. Okay. And we're going to kind of see how it is and stuff. We may be in there on Sundays as well if the crowds dictate. So we're sure hoping for some cooler fall-like weather coming up.
Yes.